Rise with me, get fly with me, stay lit with me, take a trip with me, flow with me, grow with me, dream with me, vibe with this frequency. Hey y'all, this is Rayborn the Witch coming at you live from Fimspiration 215, and I'm here today to give my Capricorns a December 2020 reading that I entitled Keys to a Wonderful Life, using Miss Angela Mary Magic's Moonbbmagicktarot deck that she created. It's so beautiful, and it was gifted to me by my friend Candace. All of the information for me as a reader is linked in the description box below, along with Angela Mary Magic's Instagram, so that you can go follow her and get caught up with all the magic that happens. She is a moon mama. She knows her stuff and she knows her moon phases. So I'm going to be using her deck, and the reason why I'm using her deck is because I found this little picture in my stuff, and it was hanging up in my room at one point, but it had the words divided up like this. Wonderful, right? And so I was thinking, like, how could I create a spread using each of the letters of the words, much like Miss Angela Mary Magic does with her tarot spreads that she creates. So I'm going to be doing that as well. So the first question it's a 9-card spread, and it's posted on my Instagram, which is also linked below. And the first question is, what has been hard won? So what has been hard won for my Capricorns? What has been hard won for my Capricorns? Now we are about to enter Capricorn season. Capricorn season is really going to bring all the changes and all the lessons that we need to learn, if we haven't already, before we close out this year. We have Saturn moving back in. We have Jupiter. We have a great conjunction happening on the 12th, I believe, the day that the new president is going to be inaugurated. As above, so below. So there's a lot of astrological things happening in the skies right now to usher in a new age, to usher in the age of Aquarius, to usher in the change that's truly needed. But we have Capricorn, which is a cardinal sign. So they are part of the leaders of the zodiac, along with Cancer. And the Cancer full moon is at the end of the month as well, on December 30th. We have a new moon coming up in Sagittarius on the 14th, on Monday. And we are in this portal energy to walk through new doors and new perspectives, to shift what we need to shift so that we can move out and move into this wonderful life that we seek. So what has been hard won for my Capricorns? For my Cappies, what has been hard won? Oh, it flew out on me. I love this. It has been hard won. The Knight of Waves, deep lover. Finding a deep lover, a lover that truly understands you, and also kind of creating that deep love within yourself, and becoming that deep lover for yourself. The Knight of Waves is also the Knight of Cups, which is all about it's the Romeo of the deck, right? So how are you expressing your love to others, and how are others expressing their love to you, and how does it resonate deep within your soul, deep within your heart space? I love that. Hopefully, if you haven't already found your deep lover, I hope that you find your deep lover in 2021. Okay, so the next question is, what do you owe yourself? What do my Capricorns owe themselves in this next year to come? What do my Capricorns owe themselves? And we got 2 cards. No, I'm not going to take, because it's 3 cards, and I don't take 3 cards if it's 1 card pull. If it's 2, I'll take it. But let me get back to the bottom of this. What do my Capricorns owe themselves? Let's find out. Let us find out. There we go. It flew out for me. Ooh, 4 of Waves, fulfillment. You owe yourself deep fulfillment. The 4 of Waves is also the 4... Oh, maybe if I'm itching, it means something. I don't know. All the other readers say, if I'm itching, it means whatever. So the 4 of Cups is that hand-delivered gift from God. We have also this like beautiful little dolphin that's leaping off of this hand. I love it so much. But we are seeking deep fulfillment. We want the gifts from the divine that are stretched out to us, that we might not have considered in the past, but now we are aware of it, and now we're going to be open to receiving those gifts from the divine. The next question is, what does your life need? So for my Capricorns, what does your life need in order to create this? Ooh. So it came out in reverse, but the reverse meaning, I'll give you the song message at the end of the reading. But this is the sun, right? So what does your life need? Well, it needs a little bit of sunshine. And in the upright, it is luminosity, the ability to see clearly, the ability to see the truth, the ability to see the happiness within yourself and resonate that to the outside world. So if it's in reverse, you might be needing some sunshine, very literal, but you also might be needing to recognize the light within you. And the light within you that shines forth and is also the light within others, right? If you recognize the light within you, then you recognize the light within others as well. And that is a reciprocal energy. You also might just need the sun. I know a lot of people that have seasonal depression and need like light therapy and need just sun energy. Also bringing in sunflowers is really helpful as well, because sunflowers are still around. You can go get them at the grocery store. My sunflowers on my altar are kind of dead. I need to go get new ones, but I usually bring in sunflowers for my goddess Oshun. In my bedroom I have her altar, but she resonates with the bee energy and also with sunflowers. So there's this like beautiful little bee and the sunflower. So think about the ways that you can represent or reciprocate that reciprocity of self-love and luminosity within you, and express that out into the world around you. So what will this do for you? Okay, so what will this do for you? All of this energy that we have on the table already, what will this do for you? Now we're on the dirt. So what will this do for you, for my Capricorns? It'll give you that crystal vision. That crystal vision, which is that sun energy that you need. The Ace of Blades, which is the Ace of Swords in the regular deck. It's that full moon energy. So we need to see crystal vision instead of 2020 vision, which wasn't really the vision we thought we were going to see. We want to see crystal vision. We want to see so clearly and resonate so deeply within us that we are the crystal within. I also think that we need to tap into crystal energy, tap into crystals that heal us at this time. I know that for the sun, if the sun is in reverse, a good crystal for you to have on deck, currently in my bra, is the citrine. And on the other side is the carnelian. So those are both solar plexus and sacral chakra energies. And this orange card really is about that sacral chakra energy of creating things with your new ideas, with your newfound vision that you have for yourself. So the next question is the E. Where do I need to be a little extra? So where do my Capricorns need to be a little extra right now? And this card keeps coming out. Fascination, the Page of Blades, which is the Page of Swords, right? So we have the Ace of Blades, which is the Ace of Swords, and then we also have the Page of Blades, which is the Page of Swords. So when we have that clarity and that divine guidance, that download that we needed, that communication that we needed to really see our way through something and see the light within us, we are now going to be fascinated. We have this beginner's mindset of knowing that we are going to be starting anew in some way, or seeing things through fresh eyes and thinking through fresh eyes, because the blades is all about air energy and our thought patterns. So we need to kind of see things and also think about things from a new perspective and be fascinated on a whole new level. And that bat energy is also about seeing things in the dark. So it's bats can see in the dark. Bats thrive in the dark. So what are some things that your darkness is telling you that you need to shift focus on and remove, or also or transmute, in order to bring that new positive energy into your life? So the next question is, what internal resource do you need to tap into in order to see things more clearly, in order to receive the messages from the divine that you need to receive? Ooh, if that's not a Capricorn card, I don't know what is. The Emperor. The Emperor is actually an Aries card, but it also is the card of the Four, which is about structure, which is about balance, which is about seeing, compartmentalizing things in order to bring things into focus. I also think about the four elements to bring things into focus as well. But the Emperor really sees how they are the leader, right? The leader of their own kingdom. And we need to see ourselves through that lens of saying, like, we are the manifestors in our own lives. We do rule the life that we want to create. And we need to tap into that internal resource. We have it within us, especially Capricorns, especially Capricorns. Capricorns are the daddies of the zodiac. I don't care if you were mommy or daddy, you a daddy. I don't care if you were zaddy, right? You are a daddy. So that kind of, and thinking about it from a less like masculine perspective, but more from a perspective of how can I put things in order to find the clarity that I need, in order to find that receipt that I need, in order to find that piece of paper that I lost. Go through your stuff right now and see how you can restructure your life and get reorganized so that you can bring in a new sense of order to yourself and to your future when we go into the new year. So the next group of cards is full, right? So what will help fuel this shift? So what will help fuel this shift for my Capricorns? Seems like we've been going through it right now, Capricorns. Ooh, okay. So we have the Two of Caves in reverse. But in the upright, the Two of Caves represents diversity. So diversity in thinking, diversity in the way that we do things, the way that we manifest. So the Two of Caves is the Two of Pentacles. It's the balance that we need to strike within ourselves, the work and the play. Are you working more than you're playing? Do you need to put that into equal balance? Are you making a lot of decisions right now and feel like you're juggling a lot right now? Feel like you're juggling a lot of interests? How can you bring those into focus and kind of maybe simplify your life a little bit so that you can focus on the things that truly give you passion and drive, right? When I think about the Two of Caves and I also think about the Two of Pentacles, I think about the jester a little bit, because it is about like really kind of like being the entertainer, but from a lens of like, I have a lot of things to offer you. And I also see this card has the records on the side. So for my Capricorn, that's for you, right? So really getting back into that spirit of spinning those records for the world, right? So what will help fuel this shift? Listening to music, going through your collection, getting yourself organized so that you can bring in the new year with new ideas and new inspiration. Okay, so the next question is, what aspects do you need to unite? What aspects within yourself do my Capricorns need to unite? Ooh, sanguine. Okay, so I am gonna not lie to you. I do not know what this word means. But it is the Page of Lasers, which is the Page of Wands. When you get to the Page of Wands, you get to the passion from within, to reignite the passion within, to reignite the heart chakra, to really bring forth your vision for things. But you're still in that page mentality, that beginner's mentality of, I have a lot of energy and a lot of good ideas and a lot of creative ideas to offer the world. But in order for me to really bring those out into the world in the right way, in the right manner, I need to get focused and I need to get organized. Because this card also has like the Page of Lasers has this like they're sitting on top of purple flowers, which is all about the crown chakra. And then we also have the yellow in the center, which is all about the solar plexus. So really getting into that solar plexus energy of inner confidence in order to create and see our vision. It's also the new moon. So we want to make sure that we are manifesting at the new moon. The new moon is the perfect place to manifest our desires. Sorry. The new moon is the perfect place to manifest your desires. It's a perfect place to write down your order for the universe and make sure that it's specific enough to where you can actually get the things that you want to happen. Call upon your ancestors to help you. And that skulls around the figure in the middle, that kind of resonates with me around the ancestors that you need to bring into focus to help bring your ideas forth. Right? They've been guiding you. They've been trying to help you see the light within, the luminosity that you have within you. But now it's your turn to birth this creative element that you're starting to reignite. So the last question is, what does your spirit want you to learn? So what does your spirit want you to learn? What does your spirit of my Capricorns want the Capricorns to learn? Ooh, yes. A 10 of Blades, disillusion. When you think about the 10 of Blades and you think about disillusion, you think about the pomegranate is that seed of inspiration, is all the seeds of inspiration. And disillusionment is about like letting others, letting criticism and letting your internal criticism stop you from doing what you want to do. A lot of times when we think about the 10 of blades, I think about the 10 of swords, which is the figure is backstabbed, completely backstabbed. It's time for you to get out of the energy of feeling like whatever you bring to the forefront is going to be stolen from you, is going to be taken from you, is going to be used against you. It's time to get out of the disillusionment. A lot of times Capricorns are very critical of themselves and their ideas, and also maybe critical of others. It's time for you to release that disillusionment and actually seek that luminosity, that illumination that you need in order to birth new ideas, in order to see the seeds and sow the seeds for yourself. Oh my goodness, that was a strong reading right there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the book, and I'm going to get the music messages that come forth when you get the card in reverse. So the first card that we got in reverse was the Sun, and it's the waning gibbous moon and the waxing gibbous moon. So after the new moon, after the full moon, the moon starts to shift into a new moon. So it's the waxing of the moon, right? And so when we get the waxing of the moon, I forget exactly what, I can actually look in here and see what the waxing element of the moon is really all about, because she has a card that is the phases of the moon, which I love so much. So let me see really quickly what the phase of the moon is and what's supposed to be happening during the waxing moon. So when you're in the waxing gibbous moon, you're supposed to calibrate, which is all about calibrating and organizing your ideas. So when you get to that point where you're about to go into the full moon and into the new year, it's going to be a time of recalibration. And when we get this card in reverse, it's all about your soul. It's all about really what resonates within your soul and putting your soul into alignment with its true path. Soul retrieval. The song that comes on the playlist is My Life in the Sunshine by Lonnie Linston Smith. So listen to that song, Cappies. Listen to it, love it, and get yourself back into that luminous spirit that I know you have within you. The next card that we had in reverse, and the only other card that we had in reverse, was the Two of Caves, which is the waxing gibbous moon, and that is also going to be happening when we get into this new energy of the full moon. So when we go into the new year and we step into the new year, we're calibrating, and we're also trying to figure out how we can unjumble ourselves, right? Because in reverse it's jumbled. So right now our ideas might be jumbled up within us. We need to unrestrict our ideas and let them kind of breathe a little bit, and not maybe put so much focus on them, but actually, like, literally let them breathe. Let them kind of come with a life of their own and really guide you, because you're spirit-led. Everyone is spirit-led, whether they realize it or not. And its ability to tap into spirit and to tap into our ancestors' energy that